kiss me like you mean it.
I'm Asia and yes, this is my Peruvian poncho. Oh my god, I'm quite hot. We're going to explore the best places you can visit on the Titicaca Lake. One of the best starting points to explore the Lake Titicaca and its islands is Puno. In Puno, for the first time I tried to eat the alpaca's meat. Also my poncho is from alpaca. And yeah, if you go to Peru, it's good to know the difference between a llama and alpaca. The alpaca is this one, and the llama, this one. In Puno, you can visit some very nice restaurants. I would recommend you to choose one with dance and musical program. In Puno has this kind of programs, so just check them out in TripAdvisor. When you are in Puno, don't miss to visit the ship Yavari. The next stop you must not miss when you are on the Titicaca Lake are the Uros Islands. It is a motorboat trip and usually there is someone who plays traditional Peruvian music in the beginning, so be prepared. For me, honestly, it was a little bit too much just because I was listening to this kind of music all the previous nights long and I had hangover and altitude sickness together, so you can imagine. Islands, you must know some things. First, know that the islands are made by layers of reed, so the sensation is a little bit like walking on a sponge. Never step close to the water if you don't want to fall down and swim in the cold water. Second, never ask the locals the question, where is the toilet? Don't forget they live in floating islands, so if you need, just go on the touristic boat if you don't want to get lost in the middle of the Titicaca Lake. Third, know that the Uros people has their own language called Aymara, and they would really appreciate if you tell them something on their own language. For example, try to remember this. Use pagara. I will repeat. Use pagara means thank you. Fourth, the local people are very friendly and they will do their best to make your experience there unforgettable. But they never accept money, so if you want to show you are thankful for their hospitality, buy something from the market they open and close for 2 minutes with handmade souvenirs, some of them made by reed as well, and they do them by themselves, so they are unique. And yes, don't get surprised if you see the locals eating the reed. It is not bad at all and doesn't have any kind of taste. And if you have some extra money, I would hardly recommend to do the Kontiki boat trip. They call it the Mercedes of the Titicaca Lake. This is the traditional Uros people boat, all made by reed. The next place you must visit on the Titicaca Lake is the Taquile island. This is the most beautiful and quiet place I have ever seen in my life. With the knitting, and especially the men. The knitting there is men's job, and the national dresses they always wear are very interesting because everything has some special meaning. Taquile and its textile art is part of
masterpieces of the oral and tangible heritage of the humanist.
Yes. So what I bought there is this sweater with llamas and this scarf hat. Look, it's very useful because you can use it for a hat and a scarf. Ta-da!
Oh God!
2 in 1, and it was very useful because know that the height of the Titicaca Lake and Taquile Islands is 3,820 meters. So the sun is very powerful and you will be smart if you be prepared with some protection and hat. So guys, see you next Monday. If you want to ask any question to me or Rafael because I'm his translator, just leave a comment under our video and subscribe to our channel if we were useful for you. Bye!